When it comes to technology, I have a certain affinity for my first. I can remember when I got my first Super Walkman when not in use and closed. It was the size of a cassette case. I realize that I am dating myself with this example, but I have the same feeling of wonder and excitement when I think about the Samsung 65 Q90R QLED I received for this campaign. The 65 Q90R is not my first 4K television. It is replacing my 2016 Samsung UN60 KS8000, which was my first foray into 4K. I must admit, when it comes to smartphones and televisions, I can sound like a bit of a Samsung enthusiast. My last 4 HD television sets were Samsung 8 Series TVs. The changes and improvements which have been made to Samsung's line of TVs over this period of time is very impressive. One of the first things I was struck by visually after unboxing the QLED TV was the tiny bezels, which are barely noticeable. The Q90R, when compared to my KS8000, is quite a bit thicker and heavier. This, of course, in no small part is due to the direct full array 16x backlighting of this 65-inch QLED display. The display is capable of getting very bright and showing vivid true-to-life colors. The setup when the TV was delivered to my home, the size of the box it came in was huge, allowing for a good amount of protection for this precious cargo. The box the TV was in showed a couple dings on the outside. The delivery person was incredibly thoughtful, offering to stay so I could make sure that the TV had arrived in good working order. Setup was very easy. I was able to use my Galaxy S10 Plus smartphone coupled with SmartThings made the setup process effortless, quick and painless. Attaching the TV's stand is a two-person job, the base of the stand alone weighing around 20 pounds. You have to attach a plastic panel with 4 screws to the back of the TV. You will need to place the base of the stand on a flat solid surface, and then you and your helper need to lift the TV and align the plastic backplate you attached to the TV previously with the base. Then someone needs to screw the base to the backplate while the other holds the TV steady. This by far for me was the most difficult part of the TV's setup. Now the TV comes set to the standard video mode, which for me was a bit too bright and the colors looked a bit too saturated for my taste. Changing the settings was quite simple. All I did was press the home button on the remote, scroll left to the settings icon and select it. The first option of the settings menu is picture. I changed the picture mode to movie, which gave the display a much warmer and more true-to-life appearance in my opinion. Once I had changed the picture mode, I went into the expert settings to make some additional changes to the backlight, contrast, sharpness, digital clean view, auto motion plus settings, local dimming, contrast enhancer, and finally the color tone. Sound setting wise, I have the TV send sound through the audio out/optical port into my surround receiver. One thing I would recommend for all owners is to go into the support setting and check for software updates, thus making your TV's software current, especially this being such a new TV. You want to install any new fixes. Features Quantum HDR16x. Now, before this TV arrived, I was happy with the picture my KS8000 provided. If asked then, I would honestly say that any newer TV would offer enough of an improvement for me to upgrade. My previous TV was edge-lit and every so often I would notice sunlight leakage, but all in all I was quite impressed with the picture my SUV was providing me. Click link in description for more reviews.